Standard 7th, Subject Maths, Chapter 3, HCF and LCM. Today we are going to learn how to find the HCF. HCF means the highest common factor. It is also called as GCD, greatest common divisor. Let's begin with practice set 12. So we have to find the HCF of two numbers 25 and 40. Okay, there are two methods. Let's see the first method. We write 25 and 40 separately and find their prime factors. So let's begin with 25. Prime factors of 25, it is divisible by 5. So 5 5s are 25 and 5 1s are 5. We got the prime factors of 25. Similarly, we will also find the prime factors of 40. So, we know that 40 is divisible by 2. So, we begin with 2. You have already learned how to find prime factors in the previous practice set. So, 2 20s are 40, 2 10s are 20, 20 is divisible by 2, and again 10 is also divisible by 2. So 2 5s are 10 and 5 1s are 5. So till here we have found the prime factors, which was your previous exercise, finding prime factors of a given number. Now here we have two numbers together. So we will write down the factors of 5. 5 is equal to 25 is equal to, we have the number 25. So 25 is equal to 5 into 5. These are the two factors of 25. What about 40? These are all the prime factors of 40. Let's write them down. 40 is equal to, what do we have? 3 is multiplied, 2 is multiplied thrice. So 2 into 2 into 2 into last number 5. Now that we have written down the prime factors of 25 and 40, we have to underline the common factors. So let's see, 2 is not there, but 5, we have a common factor 5. So we underline it and we write it down. Common factor is equal to 5. Now, highest common factor is the multiplication of all the common factors. Now, we have only one common factor here, so that is our HCF. So, HCF of 25 and 40 is equal to 5. So, we got HCF by finding first the prime factors, underlining the common ones, and if there are many, you have to multiply them. If there is only one, then that is the highest common factor, HCF. This is method 1. In this, we have used the method of finding prime factors of both the numbers separately. Method 2 is again finding prime factors, but both the numbers are taken together. When you take the numbers together, you have to find a common factor, a number which will divide 25 and as well as 40. So I know 5 will divide both. 2 will not divide, 3 will also not divide. 4 plus 0 is 4. So 5 will divide. 5 5s are 25, 5 8s are 40. Now I will see if I can further divide these numbers by a common prime number. Not possible. I can't divide 5 and 8 together by a common prime number. So, the left hand side we get a common factor for 25 and 40, and that is our HCF. So, directly you can write HCF is equal to 5. So, any method you can use, whichever you find easy to follow. I am going to solve the sums further using method 2. So let's see, the next question is 56 and 32 are our given numbers. Let's see Both of them are even numbers, so definitely we can say that they will be divided by number 2. Let's see how 2 can divide 56. Using tables mentally, 2 2s are 4, 1 comes here 16, 2 8s are 16. 2 1s are 2, 1 carried over, 2 6s are 12. Then again even numbers, so I will divide by 2, 2 14s are, 2 8s are. Again even, so 2 7s are and 2 4s are. Now can I divide further? No. With a common prime number? Not possible. So these are the common factors of 56 and 32. So we can write down the common factors, or you can write directly HCF is equal to multiplication of all common factors. So HCF is equal to 2 into 2 into 2, which is equal to 8. 2 2s are 4 and 4 2s are 8. So in this case, number 56 and 32 are HCF is 8. If you use this method of finding prime factors separately, you will have to write down the prime factors, underline these common ones, and then write the HCF. So let's go to sum number 3. Here the sums are already solved. I will explain to you one by one at a time. Okay. So let's concentrate on sum number 3. The question is 40, 60 and 75. 2 cannot divide 75, so we cannot take 2. 3, 4 plus 0 is 4, we cannot divide by 3. But 5, yes, 5 can divide all 3. So we take 5 as a common factor. Okay, and then we take 5 8s are 40, 5 1s are 5, and 2 goes, 5 1s are 5 and 1 goes with 0, so it becomes 10. 5 2s are 10. 5 1s are 5, 2 is left, 2 and 5 25. So 5 5s are 25. You can work out in the rough if need be. So now 8, 12 and 15 are the numbers to be further factorized. Do we have a common prime number to factorize them? 8 and 12 can be divided by which number? 2. Yes, but 15 we cannot divide by 2. 12 and 15 we can divide by 3, but we cannot divide 8 by 3. So we leave this sum here. 5 is a highest common factor for the three numbers 40, 60 and 75. So if you solve by method 2, you get in quickly the answer, but you should know which prime number to take in order to factorize the numbers. So accordingly you get your answer. You can also use the previous method which I showed you, finding the prime factors separately of each given number, 1, 2, 3 numbers separately, underline the common ones, multiply them and write the answer. Okay, so now we will move on to question number 4. In question number 4, we have number 16 and 27. 16 and 27 cannot be divided by any other common prime number. So 1 16s are 16, 1 27s are 27, HCF is 1. They are only divisible by 1. Fifth sum 18, 32, 48. Now all are even numbers, so we quickly write 2 here. 2 will divide all of these three numbers. 2 9s are 18, 2 16s are 32, 2 24s are 48. So further if you go to try, you will not find a common factor. So final answer HCF is equal to 2. Sixth sum 105, 154. Now 2 cannot divide this number. 5 plus 1 is 6. 3 can divide this number, but 5 plus 4 is 9 and 1 10. 3 will not divide 154. So we can't take 3. 5 we can't take for 154. So next number 7. And 7, if you try in rough and you find it is divisible, these numbers are divisible by 7, you can go for it. Or as I told you, mentally try it out. 7 ones are 7, 3 and 5 35, 7 5s are 35. 7 2s are 14, 1 left, so 1 and 4 14, 7 2s are 14. So this way we got the factor 7 for 105 and 154. Both the numbers are divisible by 7. Now what comes in second step is 15 and 22. Not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3, 5, 7. So 7 to the is 14. So number will not be divisible by 7 also. So we leave it here. Our highest common factor is 7. Sum number 7, 42, 45, 48. Now 2 cannot divide 45, so we try with number 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. 3 ones are 3, 1 comes here, 3 fives are 15. 3 ones are 3, 1 comes here, 3 six are 18. So these are the next numbers to be factorized. We cannot factorize by a prime number this all together. So our final answer is 3 is the HCF of all these 3 numbers. Okay, so like this we have solved the first 7 sums. Let's move on to next sum, sum number 8. Okay, here we have 57, 75 and 102. 2 cannot divide, so we tried with 3. 3 ones are 3, 2 comes here, 3 nines are 27. 3 2s are 6, 1 comes here, 3 5s are 15. 3 3s are 9, 1 remains, 1 and 2 12, 3 4s are 12. So this way we have divided. If you can't do mentally, do rough work. These numbers are after factorizing we get these answers. They cannot be divided by any other common prime number, so we leave it. HCF is equal to 3. If you are not able to understand how do we leave them or whether there are any possible factors, you try doing the factorization separately of individual numbers. You will get a clear idea of it. Okay, next number 56 and 67. Not divisible by any number, so we take 1s and HCF is 1. 10 sum 777, 315, 588. 2 cannot divide, so we try with divisibility of 3. Add and see. When you add all these 3 digits, you see that the numbers that you get after addition are divisible by 3. So we take test of divisibility by 3. 3 2s are 6, 1 comes here, 3 5s are 15, 2 remains 27, 3 9s are 27. Then similarly 3 1s are 3, 3 zeros and 3 5s are 15. Then 3 1s are 3, 2 remains, 3 9s are 27, 1 remains, 3 6 are 18. Now further we got these answers. Let's see, these 3 numbers are divisible by 2, not possible. 3 when you add and check, not possible. 5 no, so 7. 7 3s are 21. What remains is 4 and 9, 49. 7 7s are 49. 7 1s are 7, 3 remains, so 3 and 5 35. 7 5s are 35. 7 2s are 14, 5 and 6 56. From 19 after 14 we minus 5 is left. So 5 and 6 56, 7 8s are 56. So this way we have got 3 and 7 as factors for these 3 numbers. Further we cannot divide 37, 15, 28 by any common prime number. So our HCF is 3 into 7, that is 21. We multiply the common factors. So this is all about finding HCF. So whenever you have to find HCF, if one of the given numbers is a divisor of all the other numbers, then it is the HCF of the given numbers. And remember, if no prime number is a common divisor of all the given numbers, like in sum number 9. Okay, so when there is no common divisor of 56 and 67, you can see only 1. So then 1 is the HCF because it is the only common divisor. Okay, now let's learn the division method for finding the HCF. Find the HCF by the division method and reduce to the simplest form. This is your question number 2. So now here what we are going to do? Divide. You're going to divide the bigger number by the smaller one. No matter which number is the numerator or denominator, bigger number will be the dividend and the smaller number will be the divisor. So 275 smaller, so we take it as a divisor. Okay, and now we are not going to do normal division. What we do, we are going to write the question towards the right side. So 275 ones are 275. On subtraction you get 250. Now 250 will become your divisor and the previous divisor will come here, 275. 250 ones are 250. Now remainder 25 will become divisor and this up divisor comes here and it becomes dividend. 25 tens are 250 and you got 0. So you have to solve till you come to a point where you get the remainder 0. And the last divisor is the HCF of these two numbers. So how you are going to put it up? Let's see. HCF of 275 and 525, we got 25. So 275 upon 525 is equal to, divided by 25, do the rough work, you will get your answer 11 upon 21. So this way you can solve these sums. Let's see second one, 76 upon 133. Smaller number will be the divisor. 76 ones are 76, remains 57. Now 57 will be the divisor and divisor will become here. So 57 ones are 57, 19 is remainder. This divisor comes here. 19 threes are 57, you got 0. So the last divisor 19 is your HCF. HCF of 76 and 133 is 19. And when you divide it by 19, you get the reduced form, which is 4 upon 7. The question tells you reduce it to its lowest or the simplest form. Last question, 161 upon 69. So the smaller number becomes the divisor. 69 twos are, remember you have to write the question here. Twos are 138. Remainder remains here. Divisor comes next to the remainder. So now 23 is the divisor. 23 threes are 69. 0. That means the last divisor 23 is our HCF. On dividing by 23 these two numbers, our question, we get answer 7 upon 3. 7 upon 3 is the lowest form of 161 upon 69. I hope you have followed this. Practice these sums in your notebook and you can use for finding HCF whichever method you find easy or you are comfortable with. So, dear students, keep learning, stay safe. Thank you.